Hey everybody, welcome to the latest Kickstarter update. It's been a while since I've done a video, so I thought I'd say hello to you guys and thank you to all the wonderful backers that are still supporting this game on the different social media, giving the thumbs up and the likes and all that, so really appreciate that. And a special call out to anybody who's been able to share the Game Found link. So that link will take people to the late backer option, which helps to sell more games and get more awareness about Legends of Novus. So if you've been doing that, fantastic. And if you haven't done it yet or weren't sure that you could, please have a look at the link at the end of this Kickstarter update, and there'll be that link to the Game Fund where people can still pledge for the game, the mat, and the art book, all available for late backers. You still got the best price, and you'll notice that you have different options than new backers, but still wanted to have that available for anybody who still wants to enjoy this game before it gets mass produced in China later this year. For today's update, I wanted to share some cool news for you, is that now all of the character art is finished. So Andrea Butera has worked very hard over the past few weeks to finish up some new characters that I had promised to you a few weeks ago. And so that's taken our characters from the 5 original, plus the Kickstarter bonus of Avia and Jotun, the half-orc barbarian, and we've added 3 more, one of which is Monty, the Bard of Silverin. And Monty had been traveling the world and been seeking likes on the Board Game Geek page and the Facebook page. So thank you for helping unlock him. Almost 200 likes on the Facebook page now, so that's fantastic. And I'm sure that number will continue to grow. But I think he'll be an important part of this game, and great to have him as a different style of character in Novus. And then the other 2 you haven't heard of yet. I mentioned in the last update that we did a change to the size of the cards to bring them down to poker size for cost efficiency and shipping. And that allowed me to have a budget to add those 2 extra character cards as well. So not only will you have Jotun and Monty and Avia, but we're also going to add in Chakra, which is a female warrior nomad, and we're going to add in one new character, which you're going to see below, a new male wizard character. So that that's 10 characters that you can play in Legends of Novus now instead of the original 5. And all the class, like I said, the character images are complete, but there's still 3 that I want to make sure I finesse the gameplay mechanics. I don't want to share their card information before I have that fine-tuned. So when those are ready, we'll be posting those in future updates and on the Facebook site. Alright, next up we have the new player board. So I also mentioned that the new player board had to adjust a bit to make up for the reduction in size of the character card, and that allowed space to have indentations for the luck token and for the explore token that we've added to the game, as well as a little indent to store your treasure, so that instead of putting stuff all over the side of your board, the player board now can hold almost everything you need to play the game. And it really does represent, kind of like a video game, when you open up your box to see what's happening to your character, you can see all of your equipment, and you can see your treasure, and you can see your other accessories and skills. So it's great to have that all on a single player board now, and I've sent that to the manufacturer to have a look at the template and layout and see if that'll work. And speaking of templates, again, working with the manufacturer in China to get all those templates finalized, just a few left to do, and then we'll be able to create our first official prototype from this manufacturer in China instead of the one that I made at for the game previews. And so to get that real prototype will give me an idea of, is this the quality we want for the game? Is there anything that needs to be changed? Is there sizing or things like that to change? And I want to make sure we get that pre-visual, even before the art is done. We can get all the templates and prototyping done to make sure that you get the best quality game. That's the way I envision it for you. And that's really what I wanted to update you with this week. Next week, got some new information to share with you. Been working on the location guide a bit, kind of tweaking some of the art, and might have a few new art pieces to share with you then. And also going to share with you some of the new class cards once those have been worked out. Probably do one more playthrough video of one of the characters in solo mode, because I always love sharing those. And I'm sure we'll have some new art to share with you then as well. So today you got a plethora of new art of the characters, and then next week we'll probably have some new equipment or creatures, depending on what Andrea is in the mood to complete. But still well on track for our April 2020 delivery date, and looking at sometime mid to late September for the final print and play. And then once all that's figured out, like for the templates that I have left to work on, then we're going to get into that 5e adventure design. And again, I've got the core story figured out of how I want that to play out. It's just a matter of working out all the details of the encounters and the different chambers and what the players are going to go through. And I'm sure that's going to be fun also. So thanks for you that are new to Novus. Maybe you joined through GameFound or haven't had a chance to watch an update video yet. And for those of you who have been around from the early days or even last year, really excited at how far we've come and to see more and more characters and more art kind of compile at the same time as the mechanics have been lined up. So thanks again, and look forward to talking to you in the chats and giving you updates every Friday. We'll have something else to share with you. Take care.